Hello, we have Ryan Fitzgerald. He's joining us, and thank you. He's going to spend just a little time telling us what he did to prepare for a bodybuilding show smack dab in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes, it's been a lot of fun for sure. Different.
So, how were you able to train? How were you able to not go to the gym? How did you do it, sir?
So I was lucky enough that when all this started to kind of unravel, I said, well, I'm sure the gyms are next. And lo and behold, I returned from a work trip and I received information that Monday the gyms would be closing. So I went out and I looked on Craigslist and I looked through friends and I looked for, hand-me-down equipment, and I put together a gym in my basement.
Wow. Okay. Now that's awesome. Okay. So you continued on, but still, how did you stay motivated? So I understand you have the gym and you're set up, but it can be a long trip down those stairs to get to the.
Absolutely. I guess I kind of told myself early last year that I had plans to get on the stage this year.
Okay.
And I was determined. I had a really good off season. I worked with a lot of great people. I had a good support system behind me. I said, nothing is going to stop me from competing in 2020. I'm sure a lot of athletes had that same response. And then all of a sudden, here we are, like you said, smack dab in the middle of a pandemic. So yes. I just kind of told myself, hey, you have the pieces of equipment now. You have the tools. You have the edge. You now, if these shows happen, have to be ahead of everybody else. So that's how I stayed motivated. I told myself, nobody else is doing this. You have to be the one. You have to stand out. And, I feel like I was able to accomplish that.
Well, that is awesome. So I've been asking everyone, what from this pandemic have you learned about yourself?
That I can be self-motivated. That I don't need a commercial gym. I don't need to go out to dinners. I don't need to go out and socialize. That if I have a goal, even in the worst of times, if I stay motivated, I can achieve that goal.
Well, that's cool. And what about this whole journey do you think that you learned about other people?
Well, to contradict myself a little, that I wasn't the only one. I thought here I was gaining that edge, and other people, what they've taught me is they could be self-motivated as well. Perseverance is the word I'd like to use. Yes. Other people saw the same opportunity I did, and now we're going into a show that, if I looked at the roster correctly, it's over 50 competitors. So
we're at 46, and I believe with crossovers, we're at 90-something.
So that right there, we have
92.
Over 40 athletes who felt the same way.
Exactly.
So just perseverance. It's motivating, to kind of, not to overuse the word, but it was absolutely motivating. And to see other people persevere, it kind of gives the stage a little more competitiveness, because now we're all there wanting to know that it was worth the payoff.
Well, with all the cancelings and reschedules and all that, how psyched are you that you're actually like Saturday is here? I mean, we can touch it. We can touch it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, I had plans early 2019 to get back on stage, and there were other hiccups in the way that kind of pushed that back. And now here we are, and I am so excited. This will actually be my very first OCB show. I've competed in some other organizations.
Okay.
So I'm so excited to get on the OCB stage and see if I can hang with the best of them.
All right. Of course you can. Of course you can. Look where you are already.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
So let's say we fast forward to Saturday after the show. What's the first thing you're going to eat?
So this must be the most cliche answer.
Let's see.
I haven't thought about it. And I know that sounds crazy.
No, nobody else has said that.
I have been so wired in. Me and my coach, Pat Greco with Exile Training.
I know Pat from way back. Yes.
Pat's a great guy. So I've been working with Pat for about 16 weeks now. And our original plan was to compete as a tune-up show this Saturday at the Big Apple. And then again at, I believe it was the Mid-Atlantic in Burlington on the 22nd. And obviously, that show was canceled or perhaps pushed back. So really, the plan was after Saturday to go right back into prep on Sunday. So I really haven't thought about that. I'm a big diner food guy. I guess if I had to pick one food, you know, me and my fiance after every show have left the venue and gone right to a local diner. So if those are available to me, obviously in these crazy times, that'll probably be a diner food.
All right. That's awesome. And what else would you like to share with us? Anything at all, your thoughts, your journey?
Yeah, I guess I just want to touch back on the perseverance, you know, that word and the word passion. And I think that a lot of people getting ready for their show worry more about, let's just say their first show. They worry more about, you know, am I going to have good pictures to share on social media? Am I going to impress my friends? And, you know, find that real reason why you're doing this. I found it years ago. I know other athletes, you know, and then of course at the pro level have found that. And I guess I would like to give a word of advice to anybody who watches this is just find that passion and run with it, because I've found it and that's why I continue on this journey. And I really want other people to find their passions and to chase them.
All right. That's such good advice. Seriously.
Thank you.
I like that. Well, I know our time has been brief.
Yes.
But I will see you on Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. You try to get some rest until then.
Trying is the key. Trying is the key at this point.
All right. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.